So we've been talking about aging, in particular skin. This is Dr. Jane Mackenzie at the 365 Healthy by Choice Centre in Bryanston.
And I'm Lynn from Hughes Body Sculpting.
And today we're going to demystify the issues around skin, knowing that the skin is our interface between our internal and our external. And in fact, it's a straight giveaway as to general body health.
That's it. So Jane, we're going to look at the building blocks and you will unpack each, and then I'll look at more the machine work that can collaborate.
Definitely.
Okay.
And we're going to share some case studies with you and even personal ones. So one of the big issues is regarding aging is hormonal changes. As we age, men and women, we get fluctuations between testosterone, estrogen and progesterone. It causes skin thinning. So we have to bear that in mind. And within the 365 Healthy by Choice range of an assortment of tools that we use, we do rectify this. Looking at the effects of sun. Sun is crucial. We need the photons, we need the energy from the sun to activate the fibroblasts, to get the skin properly conditioned. And we know also that we can't overexpose ourselves. So always wear a hat.
Then causes the aging.
Yes,
yeah.
It
breaks
really
down
does.
the collagen. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
And that's dangerous. And so in the heat of the day, and be in the shade with a hat on. Of course, we don't want to be silly about that, but we do want to use the early morning and the evening sun for sure. And remember that also concerning energy, the earthing will give us electrons, and we need an electrically charged body. We will talk about minerals in a moment, but we do need the earth energy to bring in that. Once we've got the electrons, the body's voltage, the battery's charged, and we can start changing things. The cell charge changes.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And not forgetting hydration.
Hydration, Jane. And do you recommend electrolytes?
So we have to. We cannot drink straight water.
Okay.
So we want to actually drink plasma water, which would be spring water, watermelon, coconut water.
Okay.
Those are plasma. That's already what the mitochondria does. And it produces plasma water, which the body uses. So we do want to bring in the electrolytes. We have replenish electrolytes here, the calciums, magnesiums, etc. We also have the shilajit, which has got 85 minerals in it, and more specifically the almost gold. And this is the flagship of the 365 choice. You know this one.
Right.
It's the alchemical gold, silver, copper, nickel, platinum.
Okay, because you've got to get the copper in. Okay.
These are the superconductors, the transducers. And when we've got electrical communication, that's when the skin comes together.
Okay.
And that's when we're activating fibroblasts and we
to produce the collagen. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So minerals are crucial. Absolutely, electrolytes are absolutely crucial. Those are very important. And Lynn, this is also your area, movement and exercise and circulation.
Movement. I watch my older clients, and the biggest thing is who moves. The movement is critical. Now a big thing is to be building muscle. We're not talking huge, we don't need bodybuilders, but we do need a certain amount of muscle. That is your insurance for old age. That's what helps you get in and out of a car, stand up, sit down. You do need that muscular strength, and that's a huge one for aging.
So we're talking peptides now. Together with the movement and the muscle and the whole body. We've got replica RNA DNA here, which is the 5 major building block peptides of the entire body: uracil, guanine, adenine, thymine, and cytosine. These are the building block peptides. It's scientifically researched. So we don't have to run off and get synthetic man-made chelated proteins.
Which then the body can't absorb.
Can't recognize it, has to change them. So, and that takes energy from the body. We don't want that. We take the 5 building blocks and we let it loose in the body. The body knows what to do when. So we're bringing in the replica RNA DNA, where we're bringing in activa stem cells. So these are plant-based adult stem cell activators. Also protein, loosely conjugated. All right, and then we can also move into other areas of bringing in oils, because oil is crucial. If we don't have enough oil,
definitely. And that would be your omegas, would it, Jane?
Yes, and we use the flaxseed oil here because flaxseed oil grows where we live. It's not down the bottom of the sea. It's not heated to get it out of the muscle. It's cold pressed. So this goes on the table.
Okay.
And you never put it onto hot food.
Right.
We never cook with it
No.
at all. So these oils are crucial for from an oral point of view. And we will be talking about actual application of oils on the skin in the next podcast that we're doing. So just hold on about that one. We're talking on the internal side right now. So that's very, very important. And
Jane, bring in. My favorite is collagen. If I get clients coming in, then I'm shoving in the collagen. Jane, please tell us what collagen works. I see that the molecule is too big for the skin.
100%.
Okay.
It is, and it's hard to break down and hard to metabolize. So if you're going to use animal-based collagen, make sure first of all that your body's metabolizing a protein in the first place. Because if it's not, you're going to get a buildup of protein in the liver and the kidneys. You're going to get stone formation, kidney stones, liver stones, gallbladder stones, etc. And you don't want to compound that. And I watch people on a Saturday at the stores just piling collagen into their trolleys, and I hope they know what they're doing.
That's right.
Because, as you say, 9 times out of 10,
it's too much.
Not absorbed. And you need vitamin C. So we've got a phyto C here. I'm just saying that we use in any event, but we go one step further, backwards. We start building the collagen.
That's right.
With the Integra collagen that we have, completely plant-based, by the way, for everybody.
Now that's a smaller molecule, is it, Jane?
Plant proteins.
Okay, so it can be absorbed and utilized.
Yes, and we've got the helpers and actually the plant-based peptides again in here. The RNA, DNA is in here too. Just so that you know, to metabolize protein, you need mRNA, and that is in our replica RNA 5 peptides anyway, and it's in the Integra collagen as well. And this Integra collagen, I'm going to say there's about 19 nutrients in here. So it really is an all-in, and you take 4 a day. And this one, I've seen fantastic results, not only visibly, but it's researched, and also with my quantum machine, the Apex. So this becomes evidence-based medicine, Lynn, where it's researched, observed, and seen.
Evidence,
seen. So this one, that's an absolute no-brainer. So yes, that's important, and yes, you can separate it out and get scientific about it, and collagen 1 through 4, and what number 5 does, and so forth.
But for the general public,
metabolize it.
That's it, exactly.
End of story.
Right. Because how this all came about is Jane came to me for treatments, and I just couldn't believe in 3 weeks what we achieved with Jane. So that's why I said, no, we've got to find out what is Jane doing internally that is helping with the external.
So I'm going to get back to sun, because melanin is crucial.
Okay, right.
For all anti-aging.
Right.
It is the crucial one. Melanin is actually made up of 3 amino acid proteins anyway.
Right.
And that's what you get from the sun.
Okay.
So we have to get in the sun, get our feet on the ground, as I said, hydrate ourselves, breathe properly. We work a lot with oxygen.
Okay.
Specifically because the cells must have a high level of oxygen, and also to then join with the electrons to produce energy. Right. So, and remember also that the sun is activating the mitochondria.
Yes.
The other thing that oxygen is
and
doing.
Vitamin D,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And before we leave collagen, we have to realize why collagen is so low in people. Does anybody demystify that for you, Lynn?
Right, no.
Right, so the real reason is the parasites.
Okay.
Parasites secrete an enzyme that that dissolves collagen.
See, this is new to me. I've never heard this before.
Yes.
Okay.
Because when we kill the parasites, I see the collagen levels rise.
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they will dissolve the collagen in the areas where there's emotional blockage.
Right.
See, so the joints, the bones, the skin.
Right.
Where the emotional memory is held. That's for another day.
Okay.
But just
yeah,
to say,
that will be a nice
so oxygen is crucial, and my para-immune defense is also crucial, because we want to kill, this is herbal, we want to kill those parasites one time.
Right.
And that'll get us back to nutrition and no sugar, no wheat, no white potatoes, high glycemic index foods, because they're going to affect the skin.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Sugars are bad. Sugars are terrible for the skin.
Terrible.
That's a bad one.
And they've just reduced immunity. It's a free radical at the end of the day.
Causes oxidative stress. That would be coming in with smoking as well. Causes that oxidative stress. Breaks down the collagen. So that's a bad one.
Yeah, for sure. Right. And makes the blood thick. And if the blood's thick, it can't send the oxygen everywhere. Right. So it's bordering now on also an area that you love is movement and exercise.
Movement and exercise. And that's our big key, like we've mentioned, to get the oxygen in, get the oxygen going, also getting that muscle up, functional work. It's huge for aging.
Yeah, exactly. Circulation.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I
big
said,
one.
mentioned earlier about the blood.
Yes.
It needs to be thin and clean. We can't have fat in it.
Right.
We can't be eating heated oil, blocking
those
the
seed
blood.
oils, heated seed oils.
Exactly.
That's causing
Right.
a lot of oxidative
For sure.
stress.
Any oil that's heated, by the way, whether
Okay.
it's butter,
Okay.
olive oil, any oil that's heated becomes a free radical. I call it plastic.
Okay. All right.
You know, and it just blocks your vessels and it lines the
Yes.
vessel lining.
Right.
So it's problematic, very, very problematic. So I want to show you this other one, Lynn, which you've used with some of the people, the VitaFlow.
Okay.
Now this is lovely because another big key thing is nitric oxide.
Yes.
This has got pine bark and grapeseed
Right.
extract. Both of them produce nitric oxide, which is one of the huge anti-aging
Right. Yes,
molecules.
it is. Right.
If you breathe with your mouth closed, you're making nitric oxide, for
Okay.
example. Yes, so
Right.
we're making it anyway, but this one here helps, especially with circulation for all the organs, including the skin, which is a
Okay.
major organ.
Right.
So I just wanted to mention that so that we've got that,
Yes.
you know, firmly part of our building block
Right.
in terms of where we're going. And just to be aware, as I said earlier, when we were talking about the right oils to
Yes.
consume, the right oils that we slap on our face, promise you 90% of them are heated oils.
That's it.
So
Heated,
free
full
radical.
of parabens, which you really do not want to be putting on your
You
skin.
absolutely don't, because it's free radical. You're going to cause those wrinkles, and we want that porcelain
Right.
skin.
Right.
Yeah. So the almost gold, and I've got that balm that goes
Yes.
with it.
Right.
Balm is the oiled
Right.
almost. Is basically reconnecting the whole body, getting the body communicating properly. And don't forget the masks and things like
Yes.
that, but we will talk about that.
Yeah, that we can go into a whole.
And another huge one, just thinking about it, is sleep.
Yeah, big. And we don't sleep enough. And the problem is we're on the cell phones, so we're getting the light, which is bad, is it?
The blue light, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So that thrashes the dopamine and the thyroid hormone
right.
and all of that in any event, our neurotransmitters, our serotonin. It definitely calcifies the skin
Okay.
and our bodies, because I can measure it
Right.
and I see what's
Right.
happening. The big calcification happening. And remember that the serotonin, melatonin switchover is 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So if you're on the screens and you're going to bed late, you're disrupting your
Yeah.
immune system. And you
Okay.
speak to any of those runway models, they go to bed early.
Yeah.
They just do because
Yeah.
they know.
They,
you know-
the next day they're going to look fresh, radiant. Yeah.
And they eat in the morning.
Yes.
So that by the evening time, you know, the stomach's actually
Yes.
clear, they can sleep properly, and the immune system can come
Right.
in and heal
Right.
them. So this is what we're sharing with you. We've got to have a clear gut. We've got to
Yes.
have a clear brain.
Right.
And
And
that-
then bringing in the gut health, Jane.
that's right.
This is a big one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the probiotic. We've got 80 live strains in here,
Right.
live, and sub-strains, and that will recreate your microbiome according to
Right.
individually
Okay.
you, and that digests our food. Without
Right.
microbes,
Yeah, exactly.
they make up 90% of us,
Right.
so we have to have them anyway.
Yes.
Our genetics are 99%
Yes. Right.
microbes. So we don't only use it orally, we also use the microbiome reset topically on the skin.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because there's a microbiome here
Right.
on the
And it gets
outside.
absorbed through the skin. Okay.
Yes,
That's-
perfect. So that's building blocks. I
Right.
mean, we can also talk infrared because it activates
Yes.
the mitochondria.
Infrared, superb results with
And
that.
I've got it.
Hair and face. I've
Yeah.
seen excellent.
You see it, and I've got case study of a lady. We did 8 treatments in the infrared 14 micron sauna, and the collagen levels went up.
Yeah, you see.
So it does work. It is evidence based again,
Right.
and this all combines perfectly with the stimulation
Right.
that you do.
Right. So then now we're looking at more the external, which then combining with Jane's blocks, this is where we get the magic results. So I'm looking at more your radio frequencies. So radio frequency, microneedling, HIFU, whatever your choice is, to then activate from the outside. We activate the fibroblasts to start producing more collagen and elastin. So you'll look at a smoother, more vibrant skin, and you need the combination.
And this absolutely works. I mean, I'm a perfect
Oh, Jane's
case
such an
study.
example.
Lynn said earlier she wanted to know what, my high-low approach was. What was I taking that was getting such quick results?
That's it.
That's where we decided to collaborate, because she could visibly see
Such a result.
while
yeah.
she was activating the skin, causing these fibroblasts to be activated. And the collagen and the elastin and so on. She actually visibly saw the skin. She told me, right?
Especially for us we're going into our 60s. This is when you really need to bring everything together to maximize results.
So yeah, when Lynn first spoke to me, it took me a little bit of a while to understand exactly what she was saying, but I understood the disruption.
Yes.
And
the stimulation.
And the stimulation to separate the fat out into, what were the areas?
So you do like an ultrasound, which would disrupt the fat molecule into its fatty acid, glycerol, and water. So the whole thing here is to spot fat reduce. So we activate the lymphatic drainage, we get everything moving, and that's where you can actually bring in and get the right proportional size.
Absolutely. And, walking, living example, evidence-based again, the genes that didn't fit
That's it.
before I came to you the next morning fitted, and how?
Yeah, exactly.
I could visibly see it.
Right.
I just shrunk.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
And that facial that you did.
Yes. So that was the radio frequency. So everything with Jane was just enhancing and activating her own collagen and elastin. And because Jane does the right aging, the right blocks, we could see such an improvement and such an amazing result.
Well, I've sent many people to you, and I'm going to continue because people don't know about it out there. They definitely don't.
And they don't know with this
safe
as well, Jane, what to be taking.
Yeah.
You need to also have the guidance of what to take, not just walking, I must shove collagen in. What is the proper ratio, what to take?
No more guesswork.
Yeah.
Lynn and I talk about results.
Yeah,
and it's a journey.
That's it.
And it's actually, we'll work with you wherever you are on your continuum, you know what I mean? To support what you're doing and demystify the misrepresentation of facts out there.
Right.
So, Lynnie, where do people find you?
So I'm in Parktown North, Lynn Hughes Body Sculpting. I am on Instagram, Lynn Hughes 5282. There we go.
Oh, and I'll be on 365 Healthy by Choice website. My YouTube's Dr. Jane Mackenzie, and we look forward to welcoming you to our various clinics and getting the show on the road.